Cebu Pacific started as a dream of my father to serve the Philippine traveling public.
Oh my gosh, Cebu Pacific has really grown into one of the major players, and it's something really special.
Cebu Pacific is the first budget airline, not just in the Philippines, but in Asia. We've enabled people to travel.
We just want to be synonymous with the Philippines.
It started out really as service to the Filipino people. Back then, we were flying an airplane called the DC-9, and now we're flying something just short of Star Wars, really. And the goal back then was to make air travel available to everybody. Because prior to that, air travel really was what most Filipinos would seem as a luxury. And now we're flying on very long routes to do places like Dubai, Sydney, Kuwait, Riyadh. It has made the world a lot smaller, but it has gone beyond that. It doesn't just cater to Filipinos now, because now we're bringing the international community closer to the Filipinos and vice versa. The most common comment that I hear from passengers is really the way we treat them. It's friendlier, they feel more at home when they fly with Cebu Pacific. And I think that has something about the Filipino people themselves, because we are that way. And that sort of treatment will attract you.
When Cebu Pacific started out 19 years ago, we were just serving a domestic market. But today, we are talking about flying to international markets. And so there is a need to refresh the brand. The new brand is an evolution of the current brand. We still carry the eagle, but it's friendlier and more approachable. Because we are a Philippine carrier, we need to be able to have a brand that represents the colors of the country. And when you talk about the Philippines, you think of beautiful beaches, you think of blue seas and the bright sun. You talk about beautiful landscape, islands. We wanted to make sure that the brand captures that, while it also represents the airline as a young, fun, dynamic, and energetic brand.
I think the new rebranding is just an affirmation that we must continue on what brought us the success before, which is really serving our mission of making flying affordable to more Filipinos. And today, Cebu Pacific is the largest Philippine airline brand. In the most recent year, we served over 17 million people. We have over 60% of the Philippine domestic market. And now we are a true international carrier and making the Philippines much more accessible to people throughout the globe. And we're very proud to be a representative of the Philippines. The Philippines represents our roots, it's where we come from, and it's really such a jewel, and it's part of Cebu Pacific's mission to make this jewel that much more available and accessible to the world. We hope that Cebu Pacific becomes the Filipino global brand for travel, for fun, for affordability, and we just want to be synonymous with the Philippines.